Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf and welcome back to Victoria 3. Welcome back to our Russian Empire under Tsar Alexander Romanov. Welcome back in 1872 where we are enjoying actually some kind of halfway peace for our situation in the world. We finished our quick and dirty war with, not dirty, but quick and dirty in terms of, you know what I mean, where we got illy and war reparations from the Chinese, so quite nice. Finished this situation over here, so we got some more time to breathe with the great game. However, the Persian situation isn't solved at all, of course, and but still the momentum hasn't come now, where we see this revolt in of the East India Company. However, the Brits are still in, and they are superior right now. This is not the support we need to really, win this and win over Persia. So no, we're not going in for this right now. If you were hoping for this, I'm very sorry to disappoint you here. We have to wait or get stronger for this situation, and to get stronger we need to wait a little bit longer also. So, for example, to wait until interventionism has passed, and this might happen extremely soon. So let's get going and see where we go. And I really hope, of course there will be a drawback for a population, bureaucracy cost and so forth, but I really hope this should strengthen us economically massively. And there we go. It's talking about it, interventionism. To ensure the stability of our nation, government must curb the worst excesses of private business. However, we do have private businesses in comparison to traditionalism from before. So we do also have free trade. That is kind of, I guess, I don't know if ahistoric or anachronistic. Question is how possible it was actually for Russia to control its massive borders for these kind of things, but yeah. Can we continue to racial segregation? I mean, at some point would be smart for sure, but I don't want to... Now let's wait until the situation calmed down a little bit. Orthodox Church is one of our big partners, and of course the Poles could be included, and the Caucasians and so forth, and we could go for the Baltic government, but... Actually, do we need... Okay, we actually don't need it for this one, so we could alter it. But yeah, we don't want to rush the reforms too far. Let's enjoy Russian dominance for a bit. Triage. And then hopefully observe, do we actually want that? No, but I think we grant our troops tobacco. It's something we can do. I think we're growing tobacco, so it's okay. Yeah, I really hope that now we're gonna see a... Unfortunately, I should have a look at the investment pool change. Guys, maybe you can check in the video before. I was highlighting here also a little bit how this affected us. Definitely, I'm pretty sure that it grew. What definitely also happened, what I predicted, was this one here, that we have a higher deficit in bureaucracy, resulting in unrealized taxes. So... we can make Egypt to a dominion. Very interesting, but... not right now. What are we getting over here? What is the change? I can enact decrease on subjects. Yeah, sure. Anyways, let's use this one. A decrease, not... all good, all good, all good. We're gonna have a look at our subjects at some point. What did I want to do? Have a look at exactly our, once again, government administration. Oh, there's a couple of them in the planning, actually. Oh yeah, coming not too long in the future. So let's just wait. Let's quickly wait for our grain project, since we do still have quite expensive grain considering we are Russia. But here we're building extensively building farms, rye and wheat farms here in southern Ukraine. It should help us out. Yeah, what is Egypt doing? You can also grow grain pretty nicely, right? Is there any plantations? Oh yeah, the Nile provides. Wow, 20%, holy moly. Guys. Oh, they're already maxed out. Okay, impressive. Didn't expect this to see. Still the Nile also maxed. Wow, everything maxed out. Maybe just the... but the arable land is just limited, that's the thing. Wow. Blue Nile? Also still. crazy. Mainly cotton, but just they used everything up already. That's insane. Okay. Is anything here in the Tigris region? No. In the Euphrat, also just infrastructure. Okay. Well, they're gonna see what they can do by the colonization of Turkmenia done down here. Let's do this a little bit over here too. Turkmenia has been, yeah, don't we have like some also very agreeable. Well, by the way, let's have a look what we can do with. They're going for laissez-faire economy, okay. From agrarism, I really hope that fails actually. They're going to agrarism, that's fine. Baltic government. Fair enough. The Finns. Let them do what they want over here. Actually, I'm fine with that. Here, you do interventionism. Actually, no, I'd rather have you like for the remaining. But there are sometimes these interventions also. They really don't like us. I'm not really helpful with the loyalty, but actually, I'm kind of happy with what they're doing. I don't have to intervene too much. Bulgaria, Moldova. Okay. Russia still on their run to annex or to, yeah, take over the entirety of Germany. Sometimes I really don't understand why they can't properly use the mechanics. Sometimes they just go wild and do it on the hard way. I forgot if they fought a war with the French already. Well, this is probably also some kind of DLC material that needs closer attention. The unification of Prussia, Germany and Italy, I think the entirety, or alongside, yeah, Balkans probably would be a good DLC material. Central Europe. Yeah, I haven't really heard anything about the next upcoming DLC. If there's any information out there, what is going to be important. I mean, Great Game was a good addition. Even though I hate the mechanics and they seem to be made for... Guys? What just happened? What the hell? Oh. The Beijing government, former Great Qing, completely collapsed. What the... Holy moly, how did this even happen? What? I'm absolutely in shock. I've never seen such a breakdown. I mean, they were not forced by anything. Was this a bankruptcy or something? No, the sad thing is we're getting no more payments. And when did it just happen right now? This is something we can... not that long ago. Maybe, unfortunately, there's like... yeah, quarter of year when it didn't look. Holy moly. Okay. Well, what are the implications for us? And we've been just talking about securing influence over Central Asia, right? And we talked about the Uyghurs, and here we have them. So essentially, we should make them a protectorate as well. I mean, Uyghur here, it's just like the provinces themselves are desert and not very densely populated. And the Brits are not intervening, that's good to see. Nobody else. It's with 2.4 infamy. Yeah, we can bear that easily, that's okay. Also then here Tuva. And we already talked about it, this looks ridiculous, so I think we should take over Tuva just for some border corrections, definitely. Yes, let's do that. And here the next thing we're gonna vassalize here these guys. Mongolia the same. I feel like we can absolutely make them a protectorate. And then how we feel about Manchuria. I think this is something we should also probably take over. Korea is free now, and I'm really sad that I don't have the truce now for 22 months, and we're gonna go in and take Korea as soon as possible. This might probably also draw the attention of international power, so we have to be smart about it. And yeah, we can only have one in a while. Let's do this Cuba situation first with our Kamchatka. I deleted even. I just corrected it last time, but I deleted the wrong letter. Nevertheless, Cuba it is. Okay, you can be cocky if you feel like that. Wow, that's a massive situation. That's a huge change of everything, basically. But I mean, we're probably the biggest profiter of it. I don't know how... I doubt that any of these boys down here is going to be Battalion 0. Is this a bankruptcy? I haven't really gone bankrupt too often. Are you losing, chattering, or is this an event? I mean, we saw and they were pretty strong before. Did the French and us ruin the government by the war reparations and the costs we brought onto them? I mean, they're over-militarized, maybe to some extent. This is the only quick explanation I have at hand. Oh my god. Yeah, so Central Asia here is our first priority, I think. To really take over these areas of China. Tibet is already before the Brits somehow get their stupid ideas. What about the Sikh Empire? They are also... Okay, yeah, they're already part of the Brits. Yeah, that's going to be interesting how other power is going to react to this. Is Japan going in hard? Oh, they're actually... They have a defensive pact with the Chinese, okay. Is this new? How many troops do they have at hand? 14. Do they have claims on these areas? Not really. Wow, nobody has claims on anything? Is there any mechanic to unite China? Because this is... I mean, you might argue that it's somehow to what happened, like, maybe then in the 20th century after the uneven treaties and so forth. But yeah. Okay. Then we can also like restart this one, make protectorate of Shenyang, definitely. And here we're gonna... Not gonna conquer anything. Guys, your best case, just give in. Who was being conquered? You guys going over here. Excellent. And then I'm gonna repeat the same with Mongolia. We're just quickly swallowing up the border areas because, yeah, before anybody else comes in. And this is something, yeah, where I would like them to give in, of course, because, yeah, realistically speaking, 0 troop versus 20, and either they become a protectorate, get plundered, and have to pay war reparations, or they just be a protectorate and get happily plundered in the aftermath. I mean, the options are not that great. However, yeah, any realistic, yeah, I mean, pride and so forth. It's not always a realistic and rational decision, of course, but... Yeah, normally I would expect in games like this that they would act somehow rational. However, we're probably gonna see a war again, I don't know. Austria annexing Mecklenburg, have fun, guys. And by the way, yeah, still, despite our massive bureaucracy lag, I feel like, and you see, government buildings have been reduced, sure. But the number of private buildings have increased, and we're building them, of course, in the Ionian Islands. And in Sweden. Well, as long as our upper class profits, that's okay. We can provide the resources. Forestry Guild is not providing anything right now. Maybe we should decide actually deactivate them. Society of Putilov Factories. That's actually a great one. I think we should establish them. Moscow Premium Steel. But the Tula Mineral Consortium, yeah, we need more. We have to focus on mines also. No, the New Russia company, definitely this one. Yeah. It has... This is what we need to industrialize. Even though they're not profitable right now, we're also gonna disband here the woodworks and get the Putilov factories in. We're going for modernization, guys, and therefore we need steel motors and these kind of stuff. So even if we're building some farms right now, we need some mountain industry. And yeah, Putilov and the New Russia company will help us. That's the new spirit in the country, guys. With the new Tsar, the new spirit, it's not about freedoms or anything like that. Of course not. Are you crazy? But it's about modernization, about progress, about, I don't know, steel. About shrapnel artillery and these wonderful things that make... Oh, here we go. They actually back down. I understand sometimes you can actually say that the AI, or sometimes some mechanisms work actually quite well. And that's... Also do this with Mongolia. The Fengtigan click, can we do the same? We have to have a look at this. Also here we're gonna go war reparations, right? We don't want to conquer stuff, no. But don't we have... Well, maybe you have to wait for the end of the click, since they should be our protectorate right now, and therefore... What does it affect our cohesion? Not that greatly, but it's okay. Can do altitude? Definitely not. This is -2, these can openers, they'll find their ways. Too expensive. A bout of weakness. Whilst on holiday, Tsarevich Nikolai Romanov has been struck, that's our follow-up, right? By a bout of rapidly worsening health. Doctors fear for the life of the rapidly weakening Tsarevich. Oh, wow. That's Nikolai Romanov, he's the one that has been actually killed in the revolution, right? Romantic and erudite. Wow, he's quite a reformy one. He had been beset by illness whilst traveling amidst the shore of the Mediterranean, betrayed by the salt winds which had been praised for their medical nature. He lay wrapped in blankets, shivering despite the sweat that dripped from his brow and soaked the pillow beneath him. The nurse standing by the bed could hear his words squeezed through convulsing lips, but could make no sense of them at all. Wow. There seems to be not a spheres of influence event, right? His last days must be made warm and comfortable, and he dies. Oh, maybe this is a historic event, right? Nikolai then was Nikolai II. Ah, okay, and he was just... They hoped for him so much, and they got Alexander II. God damn it. How could I forget the names of who was this post? But wasn't it a Nikolai that got this post in the Russian Revolution, or was it him? Oh, I have to look it up. Probably forget it until the next time, and therefore hope on your participation that you wrote me down. And you can, while you look at this, you can actually quickly look up in Wikipedia the Romanov dynasties. All these Alexandros and Nikolais. And then Mongolia backs down. How amazing. So, nice. The market has been expanded pretty easily right now, and the only thing... Eligible states. Oh, Akhomolinsk, Uralsk. Let's have a look. Because maybe I had... Yeah, this Central Asia wasn't the region. Uralsk, Aktobsk, Fergana, Semipalynsk, Tajikistan, Kirgizia, Turkmenia, Merv. I'm just missing Merv, right? That's it. Because they are my subjects. Maybe they have to be annexed or something. I don't know. That's stupid. They're switching out of Kiva very soon. I don't know what's wrong with these boys. Yeah, we have probably to do it forcefully at some point. Let's have a quick look. Here it's gonna be way more infamous, since these are not some dudes. These Manchurians are not some random dude here. Manchu, by the way, Confucian, Sunni, what other? Confucian, Han. Okay, here we have a mixture actually. While here the Feng Tian is just a Manchurian one. However, the head General Zhang Langni's Han Chinese. Interesting. However, what I wanted to say here, we have a population of 16 million, while those are 500,000 and 500,000. So don't wonder why they look pretty similar sized, but it's a difference. I wonder if we're getting somehow claims, maybe with the Trans-Siberian Railway actually. And yeah, I'm not gonna go hard on Manchuria right now, despite there is interesting areas. I mean, we have enough land to develop, to be honest, and this is pretty much in our access. What I want to do next is subjugate Korea when this is possible in a year. In terms of military action, so we rather use the time to get our infamy a bit more down. And yeah, build stuff. But I'm still shocked, guys. I don't know. This is by far the weirdest collapse of a nation I've seen in Wiki so far. But seems to be... I just need to zoom out. Seems to be the tendency here. Oh yeah, the Dominion Brazil of the US, whilst a River Plate took... What they also... Okay. They also took Chile, interesting. And Peru took this. Yeah. It's a crazy world. While Sokoto over here is a theocracy. Okay, interesting. Well, Harar. Also, I haven't seen them. Did I accidentally switch to aggressive AI? Because I also haven't seen the Sunni, or like normally it's just the Egyptians, the Ethiopians doing some unification over here. This time it's them. Well, unify Ethiopia, but in a Muslim leadership, okay. I mean, Egypt is our protectorate, so little to do for them. And we do have the water tube boiler that makes essentially gives us the option to save some workforce, which it's in our case is really not important. I would only do if it makes it way more efficient, which it doesn't right now. So let's forget about it at the moment. So what I researched it for was definitely the production methods here with the mines, and we're gonna upgrade all of them, of course. Have a look how this affects our trade. We're importing coal, okay? Should maybe has to stop at some point. And we're exporting fabric to the Austrians. Why is this not successful anymore? Well, let's have a look. We need to export more here. Anhui. I mean, the worst situation, of course, about the breakup of the Chinese is that we're losing exquisite potential markets for exports. That's, of course, that. Russians want Russian arms, sure. We can sell them some alcohol. If they wish, they can get some stuff from us. Art. Haven't really checked here our export situation, but why not? I mean, in this case, I'm quite happy we're having free trade that makes the trade route pretty cheap here with the individual Chinese states, and we get them in the pretty and we share a long border with a lot of them, so therefore it takes not too much of bureaucracy. Sorry, got lost in my head. And we can all of them sell opium pretty smoothly to most of them. Well, that definitely did cost us some bureaucracy, but yeah, we're building up our... We're minus 100, but we lost that. We lost that for sure, if you look on the... Yeah, in the graph down there in the gold reserve. So definitely it went up since probably some more investors have been found for some of the properties. That's good. I hope not all of them are being Swedish. A situation that we couldn't stand. It takes too long. Baking powder, 24 months, but not too important. What can we do over here? 20, this is also like 3 years, right? I don't want to search too far. Oh, Central Archives. Yeah, that's actually gonna help a lot. And then here also Psychiatry. Then actually we shouldn't... Less bureaucracy, population cost, this will help us. And then maybe it's time for us actually to get also some kind of healthcare out, some private one maybe, so the upper class can afford that. Oh yeah, and I was wondering what is happening. No, I thought I totally forgot they still have Thailand under their roof. That's the weirdest thing. The Chinese have Taiwan here, the area of Beijing, and Thailand. I mean, you could maybe construct for for the immersion that we're still having like a loosely like they're still being acknowledged internationally as the emperor, yeah. And the rest just they don't have the control right now, but yeah, it's hard. Definitely they don't have the control here of the bordering areas here of Mongolia and Uyghuristan anymore. That's something I can tell you. And we can decrease autonomy of Kiva, that's what we wanted to do, yes. Puppet, excellent, so you can be annexed soon. That's what we wanted to do. Moldavia and Bulgaria. Yeah, man, come on, let's do it with, at least with Moldavia also. Come on, let's wait, it's fine. I don't know if we're actually blocking off some kind of unification of Romania situation. Serbia, wanna join again? 12%, yeah, come on. Give it a shot, why not? As expected, it was decline. Let me see down here. Chinese claims on your Johorian succession, sure. That's where you find your time to fight for and to invest them. Okay, here we go. Conquer Cambodia. Oh! Now Vietnam is going hard. Conquering what? Wait. Are they liberating Siam? Interesting. They're French. They're already French. Wait. What the hell? Is there a time limit or something? A great defeat. Decisive British victories across the fields of the Great Game have caused Russia immense humiliation on the world stage. The conflict is over, attended with our defeat. How? What? We spent the past decades in a magnificent daydream, aimlessly blundering from one artless interference to another. With one hand we swiped at goals, held just out for reach, and with the other alienated those who were once receptive. The Great Game could never have been won. Our early failings had crippled us long before we saw them for what they were, before we were even aware that we were playing. Have our helicom days passed? I mean, this is not ending our let's play or anything. It's a bitter defeat. I feel humiliated indeed. And I feel like I have to upload still this episode. Did I misread anything out there? But yeah, of course all the other events and event chains are gone. Japan is going in there, interesting, for nothing. Oh, they have the defensive pact. I'm utterly confused. Since we just last time I looked, we were at 50 and it's at minus 0.1 per month. Is there in September 73 can't also be just a random date where it stops? Wow. I don't know. Is it coming from... Were you making champans? Where's this? Oh yeah, whatever. Canals, you also... I'm deeply... You have revolts down there, yeah, whatever. Shocked by that. Come on, Finland, calm down. You're not getting anything free right now. Is it now a lack of prestige? Look at these damn Brits. And maybe for playing this great game fairly, I shouldn't have installed the AI economy buff, or become or not play with strong house rules, or become a better player. Who knows? Nevertheless, this situation, losing the great game over here, is tragic, shattering. Have no. We also just got Merv, and I was working on. I don't know. I feel like we're not standing that badly in Asia. I mean, China, of course, is a tragedy itself, but come on. Yeah, still, I have no explanation how this just happened. If you know, let me know. I'm gonna definitely have a quick look at my the prior episode and see what I hovered over in this one over the great game modifiers. Maybe I misread something and it said something it ends after some time, but yeah, once again, one of the few times you'll perceive me speechless. I feel betrayed. And it's decaying, that's at least something. But whoa. By the way, it's nice to see that I feel like our economical situation is definitely increasing. Even if though there was no building in the meantime for a bit. Eastern Norway, come on, Revel, Ulu. Are you even building stuff in Russia itself? A little bit. Maybe we're lacking qualified workforce to actually man these factories. Let's do a bit over here in general. Oh, I'm still in utter shock, guys, but so I think with the start of the year 74, it's a good stop for this very episode. I mean, it's not like... Okay, they gave in. Siam is a... Okay, it's a puppet. They made it their vassal with the mob, while they're, again, on the protectorate of the French. So the French have a strong influence now in Indochina. Interesting. Yeah. Let me know once again in the comments what you think. I still can't explain it to myself. Maybe I've just found the explanation very quickly. However, yeah, it's the first time I played this great game. So this is like now only poor excuses for me why I failed. Yeah, I hope and guess most of you are anyways watching my channel for kind of masochistic reasons, or not for the extent. If you want to see the extensive world conquering power play, you're in the wrong place, of course. Since I do my little subjugations of border regions play and then lose to the AI. Yeah. Now you have to listen to me cry. It is what it is. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Is everything lost, or where shall we go next? Please let me know your opinions, ideas, and so forth. And of course, if you haven't yet, it would simply fantastic to give me a like and subscription, especially after this disaster. I feel like I deserve one. I need some build up. Would be fantastic to feel your support. Thank you so much for that. And most importantly, see you next time when we continue this Russian tragedy in the next episode. See you then. Bye. Your strategy wolf.